In virtually every corner of the world, from major cities to small communities, millions of people consume Cheetos every year. What appears to the consumer as a simple snack represents, for the food industry, one of the most colossal and precise production operations of the modern era. The scale of this phenomenon is so extreme that a single industrial production line can shape up to 250,000 Cheetos per hour, operating continuously 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This figure is no coincidence. It is the result of decades of optimization, industrial engineering, and technical refinement. Every second matters. Every gram of raw material is calculated. Every movement inside the factory follows a meticulous design aimed at a single objective, producing millions of identical units with the same texture, the same flavor, and the same crunch. However, behind this seemingly simple snack lies a surprisingly complex industrial system. Nothing happens by chance. Every stage of the process is measured down to the millimeter, from the selection of the corn to the precise moment the snack receives its iconic cheese coating. A minimal error could ruin entire tons of product. And this is where an inevitable question arises. What really happens inside a factory to transform simple corn kernels into one of the most recognizable and widely consumed snacks in the world? To answer it, we enter a Frito-Lay production plant with the goal of revealing, step by step, the exact process that gives birth to cheese-flavored Cheetos, uncovering the science, the engineering, and the key decisions that sustain this massive operation. The origin of Cheetos dates back to 1948, when Charles Dulin, founder of the Frito Company, was conducting experiments with corn derivatives and new processing techniques. At a time when the snack industry was still in its infancy, Dulin explored innovative methods to create products unlike anything that existed before. During these tests, he made a fundamental discovery. By subjecting corn grits to an extrusion process and then frying them, the result was a surprisingly light, crunchy, and highly flavorful product. The air trapped inside gave it a unique texture, while its porous structure made it the perfect vehicle for absorbing intense flavors. That discovery marked the birth of Cheetos. What began as a technical experiment quickly turned into a resounding commercial success, winning over consumers and securing its permanent place in the history of the food industry. Its formula combines salt, cheddar cheese, and a carefully engineered blend of flavorings designed to activate the palate intensely and repeatedly. Each bite stimulates multiple sensory receptors, creating an experience so pleasurable that it becomes difficult to stop after the first one. Today, Frito-Lay produces around 4 million bags of Cheetos every single day. This equals roughly 18 tons per hour and exceeds 1 billion packages per year, figures that clearly reflect the colossal scale of this industrial operation. Sustaining such an enormous production volume requires an essential and abundant raw material, corn. Everything begins far from the factories, in vast agricultural fields where this grain is cultivated on a large scale under strict quality standards. Yellow corn is used for making Cheetos, a variety specifically selected for its high starch content, a key characteristic for the extrusion process. This type of corn allows the snack to expand properly, forming its airy interior and characteristic crunchy texture. Harvesting takes place only when the kernels reach their optimal maturity and present a moisture level close to 15%, a perfect balance that prevents both brittleness and excessive moisture. At that point, massive harvesters move systematically between the rows of crops, cutting the stalks just below the ears. An internal roller system directs the ears into a rotating drum where they are separated from the rest of the plant. Leaves, stalks, and plant residues are immediately expelled as agricultural waste, while the ears continue their journey towards specialized cylinders designed to strip away the kernels. The kernels then pass through a high-powered ventilation system that removes dust, cob fragments, and any remaining impurities. The result is clean, uniform, classified corn, ready to move on to the next stage of the process. Once collected, the kernels are temporarily stored in an integrated hopper within the harvester itself. When it fills up, the contents are transferred to transport trucks specifically designed to preserve the integrity of the grain. The entire system is optimized for maximum efficiency, reducing losses and preventing damage during transportation.
After leaving the agricultural fields, the corn is sent to specialized facilities where it is transformed into the key ingredient of Cheetos, corn flour. In these plants, the kernels undergo additional cleaning processes and are then milled with industrial precision until they become a fine, homogeneous powder. This is not just any flour. Its particle size must meet extremely specific parameters in order to function properly inside the extruder. This starch-rich flour is essential for building the internal structure of the snack. It is responsible for allowing the Cheeto to expand, trap air, and maintain its shape without collapsing during cooking. Before being used, the flour goes through a rigorous sifting process that removes any clumps or oversized particles. Even the smallest irregularity could affect internal pressure during extrusion and alter the final texture of the product. Once approved, the flour is transported to the Frito-Lay factory in Indiana, an imposing facility designed to handle industrial volumes continuously and without interruption. Due to the massive global demand, the primary ingredient is stored in gigantic metal silos, specially conditioned to maintain optimal temperature and humidity levels. Approximately 250 employees work at this facility each day, coordinated with millimeter-level precision to maintain a constant production flow and ensure that Cheetos reach not only the U.S. market, but also numerous countries around the world. The corn flour comes exclusively from certified suppliers and, upon arrival at the plant, is deposited into 2 silos with a capacity of 100 tons each, enough to produce approximately 2.5 million bags of Cheetos before the extrusion process even begins. Once the corn flour has been verified and approved, there is no direct human contact with the ingredient. From this point on, the entire process is handled by high-precision automated systems. The flour is transported to the production area through a pneumatic suction system, a complex network of sealed pipes that operates in a manner similar to a giant industrial vacuum. This system not only moves the material, but does so without contaminating it, compacting it, or altering its structure. When the plant operates at full capacity, this network transports up to 24 tons of flour per shift, an amount equivalent to 3 tanker trucks per day, moving continuously and silently throughout the interior of the factory. The flour then reaches massive industrial mixers, where one of the most delicate phases of the entire process begins: hydration. Here, water is added in exact proportions, measured by digital sensors capable of detecting even the slightest variations. Precision is absolute. Too much water turns the mixture into a sticky, unmanageable mass. Too little makes it dry, fragile, and completely unsuitable for extrusion. To eliminate any margin of error, powerful mechanical systems operate at perfectly calibrated speeds and durations, ensuring that every particle of flour absorbs precisely the right amount of moisture. The objective is to obtain a moist, firm, homogeneous dough, free of lumps or dry areas. This moment is critical. The future texture of the Cheetos, their lightness, airy interior, and unmistakable crunch depends entirely on this mixture. A failure at this stage cannot be corrected later. Once ready, the dough advances through a sealed, pressurized conduit until it reaches the true heart of the factory, the extruder. This monumental machine, comparable to a colossal industrial blender, is capable of combining extreme pressure and very high temperatures in a continuous process. For reasons of industrial confidentiality, the interior of the extruder cannot be shown.
However, it is known that inside, the mixture reaches temperatures exceeding 180 degrees Celsius while being subjected to intense forces that transform the dough into a dense, uniform, and fully malleable paste. It is at this point that the most important transformation occurs. The dough loses any trace of its original form and prepares to adopt the definitive shape of the Cheeto, a silhouette engineered with millimeter precision and guarded as one of the snack industry's most closely protected secrets. When the dough is expelled through the extruder's die, a phenomenon occurs that is as rapid as it is spectacular. Upon leaving the high-pressure environment, the mixture experiences a sudden drop in pressure. The water trapped inside instantly evaporates, triggering a sudden, almost explosive expansion, perfectly controlled. This physical phenomenon, known as instantaneous expansion, is directly responsible for the Cheeto's porous internal structure. Millions of microscopic air bubbles become trapped inside, creating the light texture and characteristic crunch felt with every bite. In fractions of a second, a high-speed rotating blade cuts the expanded flow into pieces of exact size. The blade is synchronized with the output speed of the dough, ensuring that each unit has virtually the same length and weight. Uniformity is absolute. At this stage, the Cheetos are still pale, soft, and completely flavorless. They are not yet the snack we recognize. After an initial automated visual inspection, the pieces enter a controlled drying system where residual moisture is reduced in preparation for final cooking. Then they move on to the industrial fryer, a tunnel where they are submerged in oil at temperatures exceeding 300 degrees Celsius, but only for a few seconds. This step is crucial. The brief yet intense contact with the oil locks in the crunch's structure, seals the surface, and gives the Cheetos their characteristic golden color. In some product variants, this process is carried out in high-temperature ovens, resulting in an even lighter snack with a lower fat content. Once cooked, the Cheetos immediately move to the decisive moment: seasoning. Each year, the factory uses approximately 5,400 tons of cheddar cheese, combined with salt, oils, and other carefully formulated seasonings. The pieces are fed into massive rotating drums where they tumble continuously as cheese powder is sprayed over them. Thanks to the constant motion and the snack's porous texture, the coating adheres evenly to every piece. This process not only defines the unmistakable flavor of Cheetos, but also their iconic, intense orange color, capable of staining fingers and becoming an essential part of the eating experience. Once seasoned, the Cheetos pass through a gradual cooling system designed to stabilize their texture and prevent condensation. From here, one of the most closely monitored phases of the process begins. High-speed cameras and optical sensors automatically analyze thousands of pieces per minute, evaluating shape, size, and color. At the same time, the quality control team monitors critical parameters such as salt levels, oil content, and internal moisture. Only Cheetos that meet all required standards proceed to the packaging area. In this section, automated gates integrated into the conveyor belts release precise portions into dosing machines, which adjust with millimeter accuracy the amount destined for each bag. Packaging lines operate at a relentless pace, up to 100 bags per minute. Each package is hermetically sealed to preserve freshness, grouped into cardboard boxes and palletized by industrial robots, which also automatically wrap each pallet for transport. The complete assembly of a 33-pallet load, the equivalent of a full truck, is completed in just 8 minutes. The plant operates 8 production lines simultaneously, and each is capable of manufacturing up to 28 tons of Cheetos per day. As a result, 55 trucks leave the facility every day, transporting the product to distribution centers, supermarkets, and stores across different regions of the world. Thus, in a cycle that never stops, Cheetos complete their journey from a single grain of corn in the field to one of the most recognizable and widely consumed snacks on the planet.